Look at again. It's all factored into the line, whether he plays or not play. The bottom line is that this opened at 5. It's up to 6.5. That part of the equation I'm going to use as a premium pick. I'm looking at the first half numbers here. And again, I think this is reflective of the status of Haliburton, where Oklahoma City opened as a 2-point favorite in the first half. They're now -3 against the first half number. And the total for Indiana went from team total, that is, from 56.5 to 55. Again, I'm attributing that to Haliburton more than I am to any kind of sharp money or public money. I just think that's a bookmaker's adjustment more so than a money-driven adjustment. So let's start with the first half point spread. This is an Indiana team. They're deep, okay? Yes, Haliburton would be a huge loss. But this is a team that's extremely deep. And if they were, they wouldn't get to this point. So, and again, my adage is over the years, when you lose a star player, the other guys step up in the short term. It's over the long term where you start to see the effect of his loss. And I think that's going to be the case here in the first half of this game. And Indiana, 4 home games this year off a loss in these 2025 NBA playoffs. They averaged 67.4 points per game in first half action in those 4 games. Games 3 and 4 of the finals at home, they averaged 62 points per game at halftime. And since 2016, NBA Finals home teams with a total of 220 or more, which this game qualifies, and are coming off a loss, that's occurred 7 times since 2016. And those home teams have averaged 66 points per game at halftime. Oklahoma City, by the way, 6 away playoff games this year, Andy, coming off a win. And they allowed 63.5 points per game in those 6 contests on the road when coming off a win. So I'm going to go with Indiana here as one of my plays over their team total of 55 points in first half action. And, before I get to my next pick, real quickly, folks, college football special offer up right now for $4.99. I know it's 2 months away. But again, folks, I finished number 1 last year in college football Wager Talk, number 2 in 2023, combined the 2 years, number 1. And again, I don't want to put a star on my forehead, but those are pretty good records. And as of August 1st, this is going up to $6.99. So take advantage of that offer for $4.99 right now. All right, Oklahoma City. 6 away playoff games off a win, like I alluded to in my last pick, and they're minus 8.5 points per game at halftime in those situations. Indiana, 4 home playoff games off a loss, like I just alluded to. They're plus 13.4 points per game at halftime. That corresponds with the team totals number offensively and defensively for both teams. And Indiana in the 2 games at home in the NBA Finals, games 3 and 4, plus 3.5 points per game at the half. Indiana this year, 2025 playoffs, off a loss this year. You're talking about 6 contests. That's home and away. And they average outscoring their opponents in first half action by 8.5 points per game. So I'm going with Indiana over their team total of 55 in the first half. Indiana plus 3 as a first half bet against Oklahoma City on Thursday night. The game is tomorrow night, folks. I know.